So, guys, there's a lot of debate online about those who are embracing the normal way of losing weight, basically the natural ways, eating well, doing exercise, giving it time for you to lose weight and to have that, dream body. There are those who are going through cosmetic surgery, and of late this cosmetic surgery has been the talk of town. A lot of people are against or for it, but it is definitely a talk that a lot of people online are having. So Lydia Wanjiru, the other day, she disappeared, then came back and said, you know what, guys, I have been doing my cosmetic surgery and it's turning out so well. In fact, she is sharing her journey. And what I like about Lydia's Wanjiru's content, she is giving it raw. She says how she's suffering, how she cannot sit for 6 weeks. This is an information that we did not have. That she cannot sit on her, butts for 6 weeks because she wants for it to completely heal. Basically, that is what she's saying. And then there are those who online people like Nurse Judy saying that, you know what, don't ask me about such things because I myself, I don't know that. Despite her being a nurse, she's saying that she's not a specialist in that, and also her body is natural. So of course there are those who are very, very much against it, such as Chebet Rono. Chebet Rono has opened up a conversation that a lot of people are either agreeing or disagreeing with it, but definitely it is a conversation worth being talked about. So let's listen to Chebet Rono, and then we listen to Pritty Vishy, who came guns blazing on Chebet Rono, and also basically accusing Chebet Rono of not being able to afford cosmetic surgery, and that is why she's a hater. And then there are people like Lydia, who of course who did respond to this, saying that she feels bullied by the very celebrities who have been bullied online for a long time. So we are going to start with Chebet Rono and how she started this conversation.
No one is convincing me that they love themselves if they do a cosmetic procedure. More so if you're a very healthy person who could have just gone to the gym or had been on a calorie deficit for 1 year only and you're good to go. You're not convincing me you like yourself if you put yourself through a life-threatening process just for aesthetics. Nah, fam. Mind you, there's other complications like nerve dying, necrosis, and it's a rabbit hole because it's going to give you body dysmorphia. You're going to consistently want to alter things, change something. It's not going to be perfect in your eyes. Or eventually, as you've seen all these people who've done BBLs, eventually they have to remove the silicone, or they want to go natural, or they feel like the filler was too much. What happens when you want to change your mind? And you see, the good thing about like the natural process of like gym and eating, and you can always switch it up. You can always switch up your diet. You can always change up your routine. What are you going to do with a fixed cosmetic procedure? So now you have a procedure, you don't like it, you don't like yourself. So it just leads to more insecurity, in my opinion, and more financial. It's like a long-term investment that I don't even think is worth it. If you just gave yourself 1 year to lock in, you would never have to think about this a day in your life. And you know what's crazy is I've not seen a doctor, a nurse with a BBL myself. Why don't you even ask those people who are giving you these shots, these things? Ask them, have you done these things? Would you do it? No. And you know why it's a red flag to me? When they approach me, and majority of them, when I would say no or I would just tell them I'm not interested, they felt the need to convince me. Any person who is not respecting your no is always a red flag. Any person who, when you put a boundary, they get uncomfortable is someone you need to cut off. Because kuna agenda, there's an agenda there. There's an agenda. And you know what's crazy is women will be sold these things. It's self-love, it's not. Self-love is self-honesty. How are you going through a procedure you know nothing about? You've just seen an influencer and how, bro? Just do a little bit of research. And that's what's crazy. It's crazy that people like House Girlfriend and I have to come and tell you for you to actually care about yourself. For you to care about such a life-threatening procedure. They're like, oh yeah, Rono said it. No, go and find out, why do you even want it? Are you wanting it because other people are doing it? Depende. In the sense of, what am I getting myself into? And you know what's crazy? It's the fact that people have died. People have died in these procedures, and you're willingly walking into that room knowing you could die. That is not self-love. I'm sorry. And you know what's crazy is people lack like mnakosa morals. You lack morals such that when a person like me or someone else says they can't do a procedure, like, oh, ni pesa mna. No, we actually have standards. I know this is a foreign concept, but took on a self-reflection kidogo. We think things long-term. You know, I've started to actually look at life long-term. Whenever I walk into any decision these days, anything I decide to do, I ask myself, how will this benefit me long-term? Is this something I want to do long term? Like, is this something I'm going to regret in the long run? And those are the kind of questions you need to be asking yourself, because life is not about the now and here. Utabambika sahi, what if the beauty standard changes? Now you're insecure in a body that's no longer wanted anymore, and now you have to go back, make some enhancements, when all of this could have just been done by discipline. And it's not that hard. I think you people are just, let's call it what it is. Delayed gratification is a lost art. You people just want results now. Life doesn't work like that. I'm sorry that technology came and AI has come and all these developments and they've made you guys believe that life is quick, fast, quick snack. Life is not quick snack. The quicker you attain it, the quicker you will lose it. Delayed gratification is an art, manze. Like long-term thoughts, thinking long, caring about the future, caring about the present.
So when I saw this conversation from Chebet Rono, my immediate thought was like, you know what, this is a conversation that is worth listening to. This is because we are having young girls coming up. We need to guide them right. There are people who are saying, you know what, you have to love their body the way it is. Others are saying, you know what, you have to go natural way. Others are saying, you know what, there's a shortcut. If you have the money, please go all the 9 yards, go through cosmetic surgery. There are people who have died through cosmetic surgery, because it is a question we have to ask, and it's a conversation, but not for Pritty Vishy. Pritty Vishy felt that Chebet Rono is someone who cannot afford, and in fact she says, what, you know what, this is content, keep on going. So Pritty Vishy said, imagine telling someone she doesn't love herself because she has done what you can't do, and into brackets she said, surgery. You being against it is cool, because it's not by force, but you can't tell me you love yourself and you have gone under a knife. Is just wild, right? Anyway, tengenezeni context, my loves. I feel like basically she's saying that you cannot tell her just because she's gone under a knife, she does not love herself. And Lydia came also for Chebet Rono, saying that, you know what, you are bullying me and you've been bullied for years. Why are you bullying me? Let's listen to her.
I now understand why most people choose not to share their cosmetic surgery journey on the internet, kwa sababu you will be dragged to hell and back. But you know what my main concern is? It's not even about like some random pseudo accounts, some strangers on the internet giving you an opinion or having an opinion about your body, but it's the influencers, content creators, public figures, people that have a following and people listen to and look up to. Cause tell me why. Mbona matako yangu inawauma? Like me making my body, losing weight, BBL, lipo, imekuwa issue to most of you. And I didn't expect some particular people to have an issue about it, because you of all the people, you've been bullied on this internet for so long. Wait, let's scratch that. How do you call yourself confident because you found a solution for your body? And when others find a solution for their body, apparently they don't love themselves and you can't be convinced. And I know these are words of Rono, and I'm not even addressing like Rono peke yake. I'm addressing a lot of people, because if you're going to give an opinion, then you have researched and you have experienced. And now you have facts and you feel like you're well versed about what you're talking about. Because how do you say BBL ni silicone, BBL ni fillers, and siku moja sijui zitakosa kushikana na nini? Okay, unaongelea kitu yenye hata ujui. Let people do what they want with their body. If you have ever been bullied and truly felt it, I don't understand why you are bullying others about their body. Like, where did you learn? Where did you learn? And I think it's high time, as Kenyans, because I'm a Kenyan, let me address Kenyans. Can you learn to get your facts right? If you're going to talk about something, educate yourself about it. Ama ask the people who have done it about it. There's no point, because from Ozempic, ni dawa ya nini, sijui kidney failure, sijui what, haya. I love one thing about this internet. Unaone ni shida, you get bullied for it. Ukonde alafu uchague the non-struggle way because you've gone through all that and it hasn't worked out, ni shida. Uamwe, nimekonda, na I have loose skin, I need to tone my body, but again, gym doesn't work for me, I don't like gym. Nimeenda cosmetic surgery, ni shida. Ni shida aje kwako. How is my body your problem? Bullying each other, it's not right. It's not right. We get bullied every day. Nah, easy Masudo accounts. We get bullied by strangers on the internet, but not bullying each other. That's where I draw the line. I swear to God, that's where I draw the line. Anyway.
So right, that is Lydia Wanjiku's take, and of course Chebet Rono clarified, saying, you know what, I understand these things better than any one of you.
Society will demonize women for being fat, skinny, or any other form. Look at music videos, they prefer curvy women. I'm not gonna read all of it because I already get the idea. And I'm very passionate about this, so bear with me. Every time I talk from experience. So a lot of the comments were, you don't know how these women were shamed to get those procedures. Like, you don't understand what it feels like to have undesirable features. I do. I was oversized for a majority of my life. And that's why I can clock your bullshit, because I know. There's a learned helplessness and victimization that I'm seeing in women. And I can only say that because I know ball. I was balling. When I was huge, bro, I would feel like a victim every day. Society will constantly bully you. You won't be chosen. You won't be validated. You won't be accepted. And I internalized this saying, yeah, I'm just a victim. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is how I was born. So every time I would tell my brother, like, I don't even know how to start. Like, what do I even do? And he's telling me, put in the work. Wake up. Go take a run. I'm like, how? Now how? Let me tell you something. If you're looking at society to validate you, you've already lost. Don't even play the game because utabanned. I've been there. I've people pleased. I've performed for male validation. I've done it all. Shape-shifted. And it almost got me killed. So when I'm telling you the real work is within, it's not even about being plus size, oversized, because there are plus women who are loved to death by their partners and friends. Clock it. The real work is within. Because that victimization didn't leave me when I lost the weight. I was still repeating cycles. It is until I accepted myself for who I am and I loved myself for who I am is when I stopped performing. People who choose to devalue you will devalue you whether you have the weight, whether you have Kim Kardashian is devalued till this day. The most beautiful woman you know is devalued by some people. So you need to understand that society will never accept you. It'll never make you feel comfortable. It'll never receive you. Society will never say you're here. The world is an unfair place, bro. Only your mother will take you into their arms. And even some people don't have that. So what I'm trying to tell you is depend genuinely. Like, accept yourself. Accept how you came. Find out what makes you happy. And protect yourself viciously. Don't even be guilty about nothing. When people walk into your life, they must prove that they deserve to be in your life because you've put in the work to accept yourself. If you're determining how you'll see yourself by how people react to you, oh my days, you will shape shift. You will perform. Hey, you will perform, my friend. And you know the funny thing about performing? After you've performed, you sweat, no one will give you even a prize. No one will come and say, wow, you've performed. Even now, take this 10 million or take this trophy or take this love. No one. They'll look at you and say, ha ha, look at this person who performed. What a loser. And they'll walk away. And you're left with yourself. A lot of it's so sad. I've seen a lot of women say, you know, society has shamed us. Society gani, and imekuwa hivi vicious. You will never be received. And the only time you will be loved for who you are is when you love yourself. Is when you accept yourself and you walk your path, you begin to find people like you, your tribe, people who think like you. You're like, oh, no, it wasn't this hard. So I didn't have to do this. Oh, you guys are so easy to be around. Wow, I like the way you think. And now you guys need to understand one thing about human beings. Human beings, sometimes they're not even that serious. Every time they make a comment, every time they, they correct you, they criticize you, sometimes it's just because they had their own uncomfortable emotions that they didn't want to feel. For example, like I saw a lady say, a man asked her, why have you not done your nails? In that man's mind, he thinks, women are supposed to please me. Like, if she's not having nails done, that's his own thoughts. So if you go home thinking, wow, that guy, he has said my nails. Mind you, si ati amekupea pesa uende ufanye nails. Mind you, he doesn't even know you. He doesn't know your background. Maybe even you have a finger issue. Maybe you do taekwondo. You know, you guys need to have a foundation. You need to have a base within yourself. Because when you don't have that, people will abuse you. And I've been there. I know ball. Everything I tell you guys, I've been there. When you don't have a backbone, people will test it and push it just so that they can feel comfortable. It's never about you. And that is why they say once you begin to love yourself is when you get people who love you. Why do they say that? Because when you finally accept yourself and you stop conforming, you find the right partner for you who sees you for you without performing. It's not that now you have to like yourself so that now you can attract. It's not about attracting. It's just about being. Because when you're being, you're not putting in too much effort. You just are. And that's why someone can come and love you and just love you because you're not doing too much. I think you people care way too much. You care way too much what people think, who will never even give you a dime. Even if you are dying, even water drop, they will never give you. So why would you shapeshift your whole body? So now let me ask you something. What happens if you transform yourself? You've done all that performing. Now society and men have rejected you. What are you left with? Yourself. And that's why I'm asking you guys to like being around yourself. Like yourself. Be someone you look up to, you value, you appreciate, you respect, you honor. And you say to yourself, if I honored myself in all ways, would I really be punishing myself like this? Would I be holding up my mistakes like this? Would I be shape-shifting? No. It's a learned helplessness. I don't know where we've gotten this learned helplessness. Like, I don't know. I don't know, Aki. Like, Aki, I don't know. So, like, stand up. Stand up, Novu. Let me tell you guys the truth of the matter, because I know ball, I've been there. There's no other way. Simama tu. There's no other way. Oh, you know, Aki guys, nani alinifanyia hivi? Aki society wakanifanyia hivi. No one cares. I'm telling you the truth because I've been through everything worse. No one cares. When I realized I went through a life-threatening situation and I realized no one gives a flying fuck, I started liking myself. I said, hey, kumbe, even when I'm on down, hakuna mtu anajali. Wacha nisimame. And I never looked back. I've never looked back. I chose myself and I never looked back. There's not even a therapy class that nilisaidia. Hakuna hata marafiki alinisaidia. Ni mimi nilisema, I'm never again going to feel like this. I'll never put myself in a position to be on the losing end of the stick. I'll never choose a partner. I'll never choose a friend who's not on my level or above me. I said never again. I woke up one day and said, whether I'm fat, short, thin, yellow, green, pink, I like myself. Even if I'm standing against 1,000 men, nitasimama hivi niseme, semeni, fanya kenye mtafanya because sisongi. And you know what it took? It took so much darkness for me to get here, but I'm telling you, you don't even have to go through that darkness. I'm giving you the key. No, I could have been charging for this. But I'm just telling you guys the truth. There's no other way. Let me tell you, and especially as a woman, if you don't have a backbone, let me tell you, men will use you. Vibaya sana. Utatumika vibaya, my friend. Utatumika na marafiki, utatumika na wanaume, utatumika hata na family member, even your brothers, even your mother will use you. Simama leo, my dear.
So I feel like whether it's Team BBL or it is Team Natural, it is time for this much needed conversation to be talked and to be heard and to be listened, because apart from us, we have our other generation coming. We have after Gen Z, we have Gen Alpha, who are looking up to us, and we don't want to mislead these people. So it is worth having it. So let Chebet Rono talk, let Lydia talk, let Pritty Vishy talk, and any other person who feels to have this conversation, let them all say what they have to say so that we get the fullest knowledge that is there. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining in. My name is Kiki for Kenya Waves. You're up to date. Goodbye for now.